Miraculously, the baby managed to navigate the stairs on their own. When the parents arrived, they were met with the distressing sight of their crying child. The worried parents were shocked to find no trace of their daughter mentioned by the young girl. As the girl recounted the entire ordeal to her parents.
What happened?
I'm so sorry, I got locked out.
Why would you even answer the door to somebody just knock and just open the door?
No, I thought...
Did you look outside to see who it was?
Yes, I couldn't, but that's the thing. See, I couldn't see anybody, and I thought that, like,
If you don't see anybody, then you don't go outside. Your little brother was upstairs by himself.
I know. I was freaking out.
Right?
I know. I swear to God, I never would have done that.
Wait, I don't understand. What happened?
It wasn't an accident because something slammed the door behind me.
We were worried
something slammed the door. Wait, I took a nap, and I heard somebody calling my name. What? I felt something, like somebody was calling my name, and I felt somebody there.
Are you sure you weren't just dreaming?
You weren't there, you didn't feel it.
The wind blew the door closed.
There wasn't any wind.
All right?
Sorry.
And I don't want to hear any more of this
Dad.
haunted house crap, okay? That's enough. You guys are driving me crazy. End of story.
It became evident from the footage that their house was haunted by a malevolent spirit. I would appreciate hearing your thoughts on this video. Please share your comments below. Number 2. The Invisible Force. The surveillance footage in the room revealed that 2 individuals were asleep inside. One was lying on the bed while the other was on the floor. Unexpectedly, the camera captured the moment when the closed door mysteriously opened by itself. As if that wasn't unsettling enough, something even more terrifying and eerie occurred. The man who was sleeping on the floor suddenly had his legs lifted into the air and was dragged by an unseen force. He woke up in terror and quickly fled from the room. He decided to investigate outside to determine if someone had played a prank on him. Meanwhile, the other man remained sound asleep. However, it appeared to be a genuinely haunted situation. Ultimately, it is up to you to decide whether this is all a hoax or the result of a supernatural entity. Number 1. Manifestations. The video footage was captured by Arash Afnan, a resident of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Arash encountered a series of supernatural occurrences after his home was invaded by an unknown entity. At first, these encounters were relatively insignificant, but they gradually escalated over time. Arash became increasingly alarmed when he started noticing a mysterious figure lurking behind the curtains, initially suspecting it to be a mischievous family member. However, upon thorough investigation, he discovered that there was no one present. The supernatural phenomena grew more intense in the following days as inexplicable noises and objects materialized in unexpected locations. Arash held the belief that a childlike spirit was haunting their home, playing pranks on the family, and engaging with his son. As time passed, it became apparent that this entity held a powerful sway over his son, who seemed to be interacting with an unseen presence. Gradually, the entity revealed itself more distinctly, possessing long, dark hair and emitting an eerie voice.
Lupis! Masuk! Lupis! Kenapa Lupis selalu main dengan itu? Hah?
Kalau Papa nak tahu, Papa buka sini.
The situation reached a climax when the entity materialized behind the refrigerator and then directly in front of Arash's face, instilling fear and bewilderment. The question that lingers is whether this phenomenon is genuine or not. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. In conclusion, the dreadful discoveries are a mysterious and intriguing concept that has captured the imagination of people for centuries. Whether real or imaginary, these discoveries continue to fascinate and provoke fear in those who dare to explore it. Remember to hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more content on haunted and mysterious topics. Until next time, stay vigilant to your surroundings. Goodbye. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today, we have an exciting video lined up for you that will give you goosebumps related to doorbell camera and the spine-chilling footage they capture. Come along with us as we venture on a thrilling adventure into the mysterious and unsettling world of doorbell camera captures. Some of the disturbing footages are as follows. Number 8. Bad clowns spotted in town. The doorbell security camera recorded a horrifying sight. A late-night visitor who would give anyone nightmares. The video began with a man dressed as a clown swiftly approaching the front door of the house. In his hand, a knife was visible, indicating his sinister intentions. This certainly classifies him as a malevolent clown. Despite his attempts, the front door was securely locked, preventing him from gaining entry. However, the unsettling events did not conclude there. Additional footage from the security cameras revealed the man wandering around the premises, desperately searching for an alternative way inside. He eventually reached the back door and made another futile attempt to break in. After fruitlessly exploring the backyard, the clown eventually gave up and departed. If I were a resident in that neighborhood, I would ensure that every door and window were consistently locked and secured. Number 7. The Doorbell Witch. This eerie and chilling footage was captured by a doorbell security camera. Uploaded on YouTube by YouTuber Tom Roach, this unsettling video is gaining widespread attention. The video showed a creepy visitor slowly making her way towards the front door. The closer she got, the stranger she looked. Her fingers were unusually long as she approached, making her presence even more unsettling. Not only was her appearance eerie, but her actions were also quite disturbing. When she reached the Ring doorbell, it was clear that she had no nose, mouth, or any facial features, except for her long fingers. Eventually, she walked away from the door and disappeared into the darkness of the night, causing a chorus of barks from the dogs in the neighborhood. This mysterious being seemed like a mix between a witch and an unknown monster, with no human resemblance. Apart from her looks, she gave off a sense of fear. What do you think about the identity of this witch-like creature? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Whoa, what was that though?
A funeral director interested in the paranormal has spent years collecting haunted objects. But his latest acquisition, an old painting with a dark past, has brought a terror beyond his wildest fears. Since displaying the painting, his home has become a hub of supernatural activity.
Some of you may know I collect haunted artifacts from various locations. Also, is that an orb? Anyway, I was recently interviewed by the Liverpool Echo, specifically regarding this haunted painting I recently acquired. It details a scene of Wigan Town Centre from the 1940s, and allegedly the artist took his own life after creating this picture.
At first, the atmosphere in the house changed, becoming heavy with an eerie presence. Noises erupted at night, disrupting the silence. One morning, he woke up to breaking glass, saw an object move on its own, and heard a faint, scary voice. Although these events were sporadic, the underlying fear remained constant. The strange occurrences stopped temporarily, only to return with greater intensity a few days later. He woke up to loud banging and found a small, childlike handprint on his mirror.
Some bizarre things are going on in here. I fell asleep on the couch this afternoon. I can hear strange banging noises, and there's like child's fingerprints on the mirror. See, can you hear it? This is the frame that's previously caused us a bit of trouble.
As he investigated further, the disturbances escalated. Candles went out unexpectedly, items fell off surfaces, and a dark figure appeared in the doorway.
Is it cold in here? Freezing. What the fuck? What the fuck? So not only am I dealing with the candles blowing out on their own and the fucking cornflakes falling off, the cat's going mad now. What's he looking at? You alright, mate? What you doing? There's nothing there.
His cats sensed an invisible presence, staring intently at something unseen.
What the fuck? Don't go out there. Fuck, don't go.
Stay here, I'm not following you out there.
The painting's evil influence had trapped him, turning his home into a relentless nightmare. The funeral director was unable to escape the curse. As the haunting continued, he documented the paranormal activity, but the truth remained elusive. Would he find a way to lift the curse, or would the painting forever hold him hostage? The terror showed no signs of abating, and the darkness closed in. A dark force has haunted a young occultist in his new home, making it impossible for him to find peace. Every night, he hears eerie whispers, objects fall without reason, and strange marks appear on his skin. He has tried many rituals to stop this, but they only make things worse. One night, he did a ritual to get rid of spirits, not knowing it would anger a malevolent being. The kitchen was filled with an eerie atmosphere as objects moved on their own, like a horror movie. A divination ritual revealed the entity's identity, Valak, a powerful demon. The occultist may have unknowingly offended the demon, putting himself in grave danger. With his life at risk, he turned to a Ouija board, a desperate move that could make things even worse.
Выйди на контакт с помощью доски Ouija. Начинается. Что это значит, Валок? Он передвинул планшетку на прощай.
Will he survive the demon's wrath, or has he unleashed a terror beyond his wildest nightmares? A person's life has become a terrifying experience, filled with worsening supernatural events. What started as small incidents grew into something that couldn't be ignored. The evidence of this haunting, captured on video, is deeply disturbing. The strange occurrences escalated, and a sense of dread settled in. One day, a strange sound was recorded while doing laundry, marking the beginning of a scary downward spiral.
I'm trying to put away my laundry. There's something in my closet. Oh my god.
The unsettling footage showed the start of relentless paranormal activity that followed the person everywhere, even to work. As the person explored an empty area after some changes, they were met with an eerie atmosphere.
Okay, so I found this other room that's here in the kitchen area. Hang on. This room right here. Hello. Oh my god, oh my god.
Footsteps seemed to follow every move, making it clear that the person was being stalked by an unseen force. The scary sounds grew louder, and the sense of fear became overwhelming. The situation took a dark turn, and the person's life became a living nightmare. The source of the haunting remained a mystery, but the fear was real and growing. The person's existence was consumed by terror, and it seemed unlikely that peace would ever return. An investigator, known for exploring haunted places and helping troubled families, received a distressing call from a terrified man. The caller's voice shook with fear as he described his house, a notorious site of paranormal activity, where the previous occupant had died mysteriously. The investigator decided to investigate the house, unaware that it would be his most terrifying case. As he listened to the man's chilling story, strange things began to happen.
Correto. Lógico, claro. Mas não dispensando e nem falando mal de quem já se foi, né? Sim. E acontece. Isso aí é...
Opa, eu vi algo ali, Demis. Nossa, cara, olha isso pelo outro lado, pessoal. Olha isso, cara, impressionante, cara. Quem é que está aqui próximo de nós?
The fridge door opened unexpectedly, and a cabinet creaked open, hinting at a sinister presence. The house had a dark history, built near a dense bamboo grove where ancient rituals had taken place. Residents reported seeing shadowy figures, leading many to believe in a connection to the paranormal activity. The house was the center of fear, with most occupants fleeing within weeks, and those who stayed facing tragic consequences. At night, parts of the backyard became icy cold, filled with a chilling dread, as if something sinister lurked in the shadows. The investigator tried to uncover the strange occurrences in the son's room, but the bed suddenly jerked, as if an invisible force was at work.
É lógico, o ventilador ligado, lógico. Aqui assim, ó.
Ele tá mostrando que o filho passa aqui no local, pessoal.
Tranquilo aqui. Aí ele tá deitado assim, ó. Ele deita sempre nessa posição, tá?
Cara, olha isso, mano!
He felt a surge of fear as he stumbled into the living room, shaking and convinced that the house was truly haunted. A terrifying story of supernatural events unfolds as someone becomes trapped in a living nightmare. At first, they thought it was a loved one's spirit, but soon realized the presence was evil, intent on causing harm. The constant attacks have caused severe mental distress, filling them with fear that threatens to take over their every waking moment. In their search for safety, the entity's anger followed, leading to a chilling incident caught on camera. A door opens by itself, causing a box to crash to the ground with a loud noise. Strange sounds echo through the air, like a child's footsteps. But this is no harmless spirit. The unsettling noise sends chills down the spine, hinting at the terrors to come. Moreover, a mysterious burning sensation on their wrist reveals 3 ominous scratches that seem to appear out of nowhere.
And this,
it's been going on since like the night we opened the box.
Since we opened the box. And this morning, my wrist was burning. It woke me up. It was burning bad enough to wake me up. And I saw this and I immediately woke him up.
The atmosphere is thick with fear as they realize they are not alone, and the entity is relentless. An unexplained door opening leads to an investigation, uncovering a scene of utter chaos, items scattered everywhere, as if a malevolent force has been unleashed.
The boxes were...
I don't know why I would have. Ain't nobody been up there.
This one's laying across here on the door.
That one's laid back here, stacked up.
Then a disturbing image appears. A ghostly face seems to emerge, leaving viewers wondering if it's just a mask or something more sinister. The truth is chilling, and we await further updates, eager to unravel the mystery behind this unrelenting terror. Will they survive the entity's wrath, or will they become its next victims? In the heart of Chester, England, there's a hotel with a dark history that spans centuries. Built in 1622, this hotel has seen many reports of paranormal activity, with at least 13 ghosts said to haunt its corridors. Guests have reported frightening encounters with these spirits, especially in bedrooms. The hotel owner, fascinated by the supernatural, has installed 16 live cameras to monitor every room. Brave guests are invited to book a stay and explore the paranormal activity. But be warned, the hotel's spirits are said to be restless and vengeful. One guest, eager to explore, was asked to investigate the cellar alone. As she entered, the atmosphere became thick with an eerie presence. Suddenly, the generator roared to life.
Oh, it's the generator. It's the generator.
And a loud, inexplicable crash echoed through the cellar, making her flee in terror.
Whoa, what was that though?
Two guests investigated the hotel's most haunted room, where they heard a jarring noise and saw a doll fall to the ground, as if pushed by an invisible force. The air was filled with a sense of foreboding, and they knew they were not alone. A staff member, closing the bar, heard the sound of a baby crying echoing through the empty restaurant. With no children present, the sound sent shivers down their spine. It was then they knew the hotel was truly haunted. Has centuries of history turned this hotel into a hub of paranormal activity? Share your thoughts. As night falls, it's clear that the supernatural events will continue to be scary and haunting. The recordings remind us of the unknown forces that lurk in the darkness, waiting to strike. Will those affected be able to escape the grip of these evil beings, or will they be trapped in a never-ending nightmare? The truth is a mystery, but one thing is certain. The paranormal events will make you want to keep the lights on at night.
Son las 3 de la mañana y escucho algo. Creo que fue la cocina.
¿Quién es?
Creo que en el baño. Ay, Diosito, por favor.
Disregarding all of the other things that happened in the build-up to this point, it's utterly unexplainable how the shower managed to turn itself on. It was made clear just moments before this phenomenon that no one else was in the room yet this still happened, which was enough to even make Pablo scared. Yet he had no idea what was about to come. For some strange reason, the old house owners built a bedroom in the cellars, and no one has truly worked out why. Perhaps it operated as a guest room, or maybe they had too many children, but who knows? But that's irrelevant. What matters is what happened to Pablo when he explored this room, and this is the creepiest ghost apparition ever caught on camera.
paranormal investigation team revisited a chilling case from 10 years ago, rewatching footage that still sends shivers down their spines. The recently rediscovered footage reignited their passion for exploring the unknown. They described it as the most thrilling and terrifying night of their career. As they relived the eerie footage, strange noises echoed through the haunted house, leaving them visibly shaken. Motion detectors outside the room mysteriously activated, followed by the terrifying sound of breaking glass.
Belly button. Oh my, there you go.
What?
There you go. Oh man, he's back here.
I felt it.
He's
yeah.
right here now.
Like he just walked in.
Hello, Andy.
More inexplicable sounds emerged, seeming to come from nowhere. I felt tense watching this video, and I think you will too. The fear and discomfort are palpable, making it a truly engaging watch.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I heard more noises. I didn't even mark those.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing all those.
That just moves.
That's insane.
The significance of that, like...
This team has many spine-tingling investigation videos. I'll link to their channel and this video in the description, but be warned, once you start watching, you can't look away. The horrors they uncovered that night may haunt you forever. Laughter and excitement filled the air as the paranormal investigation team gathered to revisit a chilling case from 10 years ago. They rewatched footage that still sends shivers down their spines, and the recently rediscovered footage reignited their passion for exploring the unknown. They described it as the most thrilling and terrifying night of their career, a night that would leave an indelible mark on their lives. A brave adventurer entered an abandoned building alone, seeking thrills and chills. As he crept upstairs, the creaking floorboards beneath his feet seemed to echo through the deserted halls. But it was the strange and scary noises that followed that made his heart race. The silence was shattered by loud, frightening screams that sent shivers down his spine. He bravely followed the sounds, his curiosity getting the better of him. The screams grew louder, leading him closer to their source. Every step he took seemed to amplify the terror. Suddenly, a figure appeared from the shadows, causing him to run away in sheer fear. The screams still haunt you, but the true horror remains hidden. Was it a ghost, a malevolent spirit, or something even more sinister? As he fled, the darkness seemed to close in around him. The shadows appeared to move, twisting into grotesque forms that reached out to snatch at his clothes. He didn't dare look back, fearing what he might see. The screams faded into the distance, replaced by an oppressive silence that seemed to suffocate him. What lurked in the depths of that abandoned building? Was it a restless soul, a supernatural entity, or something more earthly? The truth remains shrouded in mystery, leaving only the echoes of terror to haunt us. Dare to imagine the horrors that could be lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. Will you be brave enough to uncover the secrets that lie within? Strange happenings have been occurring in a home, captured on TikTok videos. The resident has been experiencing weird things for weeks, mostly in the bathroom. At night, noises are heard, objects move on their own, and faucets turn on without reason. The resident records these events to get help from viewers. In one video, the resident tries to prove the ghost exists. "I know what I saw. There's nobody here." Then a drawer opens by itself, and the resident cautiously approaches it. The drawer suddenly closes, causing shock.
Okay. Come on, ghost, if there's a ghost in this house.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god!
Some viewers doubt the authenticity, so another video is shared from a camera set up earlier. The resident is alone in bed when strange noises come from the bathroom. Clearly scared, they say, "I'm so over it. I'm creeped out." The scariest moment is when the resident's child sees the ghostly activity. Searching for something in the bathroom, the drawer slides open, frightening the child. They quickly run away, leaving viewers feeling uneasy. As the strange occurrences continue, the residents' fear grows. They try to find answers, but the truth remains elusive.
Mom! Where is it? Okay. Oh, it's right here. Oh my god.
TikTok users have different opinions. Some feel sorry and suggest burning sage or moving out. Others think it's just for attention. But the child's fear seems real. The residents' desperation for help is evident. They ask viewers to share their own experiences and offer advice. But as the videos continue, the line between reality and trickery blurs. Is this home really haunted, or is it just a clever ruse? Watch the videos and decide, but be careful. The truth might be scarier than you think. As the darkness descends and screens flicker to life, be careful of the scary things that might be shown. These videos are only for people who can handle frightening content, as they can be very disturbing and stay on your mind. So if you decide to watch them, do it alone at your own risk. But remember, the scary feelings might stay with you forever. Please subscribe to our channel for more scary videos and paranormal content. Turn on the notification bell to get updates on our new videos. Also, share this video with friends and family who like to be scared.
Okay guys, so it's about 3:20 in the morning. Like clockwork, it started scratching and banging again. It's so it just don't stop. Can't sleep. And I've decided I'm gonna go up this time. I'm gonna take the camera up. You can hear it now. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna face this thing. I'm gonna just see if we can catch something on tape and just see what we get. Hello? Hello? Look. If you're there, I want you to leave my house. Nah, fuck this. I'm staying downstairs. Do whatever it wants. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with it. I just... Oh.
my... What are you doing there? Who are you?
I got you good.
Oh, yes, you did. You got my heart good.
Where a 2-year-old girl was found dead. Lalo Casrillo is charged with child abuse resulting in death.
The entire situation took an unexpected turn when the mother of the toddler, Sandra Gonzalez, reached out to the cemetery officials at Masonic Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico, about experiencing issues with individuals stealing things from her daughter's grave. Various possessions, such as toys and personal belongings, had mysteriously disappeared, prompting Sandra to request the cemetery's assistance monitoring the situation. Steps away from Faviola's burial site is the gravesite of James Bustamante, who died on November 23, 2019. His headstone is surrounded by flowers and lights that turn on when the sun sets. The family had placed a camera on a nearby headstone in Masonic Cemetery, as they were also experiencing the same issues with their son's grave being vandalized. Thinking his killer, who had not been caught yet, must be allegedly vandalizing the gravesite. After examining the video recordings from the camera in search of evidence to present to the authorities, they were troubled by what they witnessed. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned to unfold the complete story. Prepare to be captivated and enthralled, because what you are about to experience will linger in your memory for a long time. The complete details of the heartwarming incident are as follows. Background. Sandra Gonzalez always dreamed of being a mom, and the dream came true on November 6, 2015, when her daughter Fabiola Rodriguez was born. Fabiola was delivered via cesarean section, and Gonzalez didn't meet her daughter in person until the next day. She fell in love with her immediately. "She made me a mom," Gonzalez said. On September 6, 2018, Fabiola was back at the hospital. Her face and rib cage were bruised, and she was unresponsive. Emergency room doctors spent 40 minutes performing life-saving measures on the toddler before pronouncing her deceased.
People at the hospital trying to resuscitate Fabiola. Those injuries were caused by medical personnel. Clearly not intentional. They were trying to help Fabiola, but they were not caused by Mr. Castillo.
Gonzalez's then-boyfriend Lalo Anthony Castrillo IV, who'd been watching Fabiola that night while Gonzalez was at work, was arrested the next day and charged with 1 count of intentional child abuse resulting in death. Nearly 2 years later, the case against Castrillo has yet to be resolved. He's out on bond pending trial. It's a trial that can't come soon enough for Gonzalez and her family. Gonzalez said the trial delays and Castrillo's bond hearings make her feel that Fabiola isn't getting the justice or respect she deserves. She further stated that she doesn't want people to remember her daughter as the little girl who passed away from child abuse. "I think that she deserves to be remembered more than that. She was always just so happy, so beautiful. Her curly, kinky hair. She was always laughing and just talking to everyone. She always talked so well for her age, so that's how I would like everyone to remember her," she said.
Never stop fighting for your babies, and and for those single moms, just all I can say is be careful, because you never know someone's true intentions. So just protect your babies with all of you can, with wrap your babies in your arms, and if I guess you ever have questions for the grieving mothers, I'll be here for you.
Background of the CCTV footage. It was a typical day when unexpected CCTV footage surfaced online, leaving people around the world astonished. The reason for their surprise was an uncanny resemblance captured on the screen to that of a deceased 2-year-old girl who was buried in Las Cruces Cemetery. Fabiola Nova Rodriguez is buried at the Masonic Cemetery on Compress Road in Las Cruces, where a stone angel wraps her arms around a heart-shaped headstone that reads, in part, "Forever in my heart, Mommy." Her headstone is surrounded by teal, pink, purple, and white flowers, yellow sunflowers, a baby doll dressed in purple pajamas, a lantern, and other toys. Steps away from Fabiola's burial site is the gravesite of James Bustamante, who died on November 23, 2019. His headstone is surrounded by flowers and lights that turn on when the sun sets. The Bustamante family discovered that their son's gravesite was being tampered with earlier this year. To address this upsetting situation, they took proactive measures by setting up a game camera on a nearby tree, aimed towards their son's resting place. Their objective was to gather proof of the person they suspected of causing their son's demise, as they believed this individual was also defacing his grave. At approximately 9:15 p.m. on June 1, a sudden and unexpected guest was caught on camera. A young girl who looked to be around the same age as Fabiola now, adorned with black, coiled, and curly hair. She stayed for a brief period at Bustamante's burial site before disappearing from the camera's frame. Soon after, a vehicle drove past the area. The individuals who reviewed the footage promptly notified the authorities, suspecting a child loss scenario. A worker reportedly told the family, "We know that little girl," and showed them where she was buried. The little girl's mother, Sandra Gonzalez, had reportedly alerted the graveyard owners to be on the lookout before the images were captured, as she noticed toys and other items left in front of her daughter's grave had begun to go missing. A day after the family went to cemetery owners with the images, they happened to run into Gonzalez while she was visiting her daughter's grave. Upon checking the footage, Gonzalez burst into tears when she saw the photos because she knew instantly that the little girl was Fabiola. According to Gonzalez, "I know that is my daughter. I guess that was like our sign that she's still here with us, and that she's still doing God's work. And to me, I believe she made herself seen because she's on a mission right now to be heard. Everything that's going on with the trial. I believe she's trying to do what's right." The two families have since become close. Gonzalez then shared the cemetery camera photos and her story of seeking justice in a social media post that has been widely shared and viewed. In her post, Gonzalez writes that there's not an ounce of her that doubts the child in the photos is Fabiola, because it looks like her head to toe, from her hair to her clothes and chanclas. Gonzalez writes, using a Spanish term for flip-flop shoes. Conclusion. As we conclude our video, the video has raised many questions about life after death. If we look into the story from a scientific point of view, then based on experts' opinions, it is plausible that these ghostly apparitions may be attributed to environmental factors, such as electromagnetic fields or infrasound, which can affect our perceptions and create illusions. But contrary to the scientific explanations, many believe that these apparitions are manifestations of spirits lingering in the earthly realm, seeking closure or delivering messages to the living. In short, whether or not it is her ghost, the video has sparked a debate about life after death and the possibility of spirits returning to the world of the living. So what are your views on this apparition? What do you think? Are these apparitions mere figments of our imagination? Or could they be glimpses into the unknown realms beyond our comprehension? Thank you for watching our video. Remember to subscribe for more captivating stories that defy the limits of our understanding. Give this video a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, embrace the mysteries that await in the shadows of the unknown. Goodbye.
A joyful birthday celebration turned into a terrifying experience. A young girl blew out her candles, but what followed was unsettling. The faucet turned on by itself, filling the room with anxiety and an ominous sense of dread.
Did you like the bicycle and stuff you got for your birthday?
Oh my God, Tommy, it's gonna start again. Oh my God, no.
It ain't gonna mess everything up.
It's gonna mess this up for everybody now.
Come on, sissy.
Come on, baby, come on. I don't know what's going to happen. Come on. This is ridiculous. Hey, I'm sorry, baby. Seems like it's missing everything in 4 seconds. It's okay, it'll be alright.
The family's unease grew as a malevolent spirit made its presence known. Drawers opened and closed on their own, and utensils were thrown violently across the room.
Oh, God!
What the hell is going on? Go to the front room. Go to the front room, girls. Go.
Oh, my God!
Miss, yeah. Let me get out of here.
Desperate for answers, they sought a medium's help. The seance began with candles lit and hands joined, seeking protection from the evil spirit. But the entity wouldn't be silenced.
Give us a sign, show us who you are. If you're evil.
Sorry, baby.
If you're evil.
Oh, shit!
Fuck, dude. Jerry. Oh, God, no. Oh, damn. Wait a minute, let's do it. Hey, that's enough. That's solid enough, man. That's solid enough. Okay.
The faucet turned on again, and blood dripped from the ceiling, staining a woman's hand. This confirmed the family's worst fears. A demon was in their home. Panic gripped the family as they realized the entity's true malevolence. 2 weeks later, they fled the house, seeking refuge from relentless supernatural disturbances. Though the occurrences decreased, the demon's presence still haunted them. This experience serves as a chilling reminder that some forces are better left unknown. The family's courage in confronting the demon is commendable, but the repercussions remain uncertain. One fact is clear: their lives have been forever changed. The vacant house stands as a testament to the horrors within. The family's story warns of evil lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. In that darkness, the demon patiently awaits, its presence felt by all who dare enter. Jess and Abby, two close friends, had a sleepover while their boyfriends were away. But their fun night quickly turned into a terrifying experience. Jess saw something alarming in the closet, and Abby reassured her, "There's nothing there."
Girl, there ain't nothing back there, I'm telling you.
The light just went off.
Nothing back there, right?
There's nobody back here.
I told you. There's never... Oh my God! 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 Oh my God!
However, Abby's confidence was short-lived. As they prepared for bed, eerie creaks echoed through the house, and shadows twisted on the walls. The next evening, Abby returned home at 9 p.m. after her son's football practice and noticed something odd. One light was still on, despite her habit of turning them off. Her son doubted her, but Abby knew she hadn't forgotten. A chilling figure emerged from the shadows, passing by the window and confirming Abby's worst fears. Panicked, Abby rushed her son next door and returned to investigate. The silence was deafening, punctuated only by creaking floorboards. She realized the spirit wasn't confined to the closet. It could roam freely and had followed her home. As Abby searched the house, she found disturbing signs of the spirit's presence. Doors were open, and furniture was rearranged. The entity seemed to have been waiting for her, biding its time until she was alone. The air grew thick with malevolent energy, drawing Abby into a nightmare. Abby's ordeal was a haunting reminder that some terrors can't be contained.
Yeah, I'm sure I didn't leave it on. Come on. Listen, I'm gonna walk inside real fast. I want you to wait out here for me.
I'll stay right by the door.
Yeah, I want you. Oh my God. Somebody broke into her. Yeah. I don't know.
Mom, go.
Oh,
That's definitely something.
Jaden, yeah, it is. Go next door. Go next door and get your icy, okay? If you hear me scream, y'all hear me scream, call 911. Okay?
The spirit lingered, leaving her with unsettling questions. What did it want? Why did it follow her? The answers remained unclear, but one thing was certain: Abby's life would never be the same. As the nights passed, Abby's son experienced strange occurrences too. He'd wake up screaming, sensing an unseen force above his bed. Abby knew she had to protect him, but the entity always seemed one step ahead. The house, once a sanctuary, had become a battleground for their sanity. The line between reality and madness blurred, and Abby doubted her own sanity. Was she truly being haunted, or was it just her imagination? The uncertainty was crippling, and fear consumed her. In the end, Abby realized some horrors are better left unspoken. The truth was too terrifying to confront. A year ago, John recorded disturbing footage in his living room. After a long day at work, he doubted Steve's claims of strange basement noises.
Keep hearing weird noises in the basement, Steve, so I just want to... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No fucking way, no way, oh my god, oh my god. See, bro, there's nothing on this fucking door. Hello? Yep.
But when persistent knocking echoed from the basement door, John's skepticism faded. The door creaked open, revealing an unseen force. The next day, John tried to shake off the experience by watching TV. However, the spirit had other plans. A ghostly face appeared from around the wall, sending John running into an empty room. He resumed his evening routine, but the spirit's presence lingered. Later that evening, John saw a white apparition gliding down the stairs. Summoning courage, he investigated the basement, where eerie laughter filled the air.
Down there? Oh. What'd you hear, buddy? Fuck. Just put this on. What's that? What the fuck?
John realized his house was haunted. The laughter sent chills down his spine, and he sought answers. Instead of seeking help, John and Steve devised a reckless plan. They locked themselves in the basement to confront the spirits. The laughter turned into a woman's cries, believed to be the ghostly child's mother. As they descended into darkness, lights flickered and objects moved. A tall, shadowy figure blocked their escape, sparking panic. Eyes gleamed from the shadows, watching John and Steve. Whether this entity was malevolent or a squatter remains unknown, but one fact is certain. John and Steve's lives changed forever. Witness the harrowing footage, but beware. Once seen, it cannot be forgotten. The haunting of John's home reminds us that some horrors are best left unexplored. Vladimir, an experienced ghost hunter, entered the abandoned Russian home, seeking paranormal evidence. The atmosphere was thick with unsettling silence, punctuated by creaking floorboards. The kitchen's refrigerator suddenly sprang to life, opening and closing its doors menacingly. The autonomous action sent chills down Vladimir's spine. He approached cautiously, his heart racing. But as he reached for the handle, the refrigerator stopped moving, as if waiting for him.
Allah, tövbe ya Rabbi. Tövbe ya Rabbi. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Kamerayı aldım, dolap kapağı açıldı. Tövbe ya Rabbi. Tövbe ya Rabbi. Allah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tövbe ya Rabbi ya Resulullah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
The sudden silence was more unsettling. A nearby cupboard slammed shut, warning Vladimir to retreat. Undeterred, he opened the refrigerator, finding a solitary Coke bottle that seemed out of place. The previous homeowners had sworn it wasn't there before, reinforcing Vladimir's belief in a sinister spirit. As he examined a chair, it slid backward inexplicably, defying logic. Despite searching for hidden devices, he found none. The chair's movement was baffling and terrifying. A door creaked open by itself, breaking the silence. The sound resonated through Vladimir's being, signaling it was time to leave. But as he turned to exit, he saw the Coke bottle on the counter, its cap removed, beckoning him to stay. Vladimir fled, but the horrors lingered. He felt the malevolent spirit followed him, watching his every move. The ghost hunter's ordeal was a haunting reminder that some entities are best left undisturbed. In the following days, Vladimir's home became a site of intense paranormal activity. Doors swung open eerily, and items shifted inexplicably. The vengeful spirit had accompanied him, seeking retribution. One ominous evening, Vladimir vanished, leaving behind his equipment. The search for him continued, but the house remained, a grim reminder of the terrors lurking in the darkness. The empty halls seemed to whisper tales of the horrors within. Shadows danced upon the walls, as if the malevolent spirit still lingered, waiting for its next victim.
La ilahe illallah. Allah, la ilahe illallah. Sandalye hareket ediyor abi. Tövbe estağfurullah, tövbe estağfurullah. Allahu ekber, Allahu ekber, Allahu ekber. La ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah.
The darkness outside seemed to grow thicker, as if feeding off the terror that resided within the abandoned home. And in the heart of the house, the sinister presence waited patiently, its malevolent energy spreading, unstoppable. The legend of Vladimir's disappearance spread, a cautionary tale about the dangers of meddling with forces beyond human understanding. The abandoned house stood as a testament to the horrors that lay hidden, waiting to consume the unsuspecting. Two friends were excited for their summer sleepover. With the homeowner's parents away for the weekend, they had the house to themselves. They decided to stay up all night playing video games. As they played FIFA, a door creaked open in the background, catching their attention. They looked at each other nervously but thought it was just the wind. The game heated up, and the boy on the right won. After the loser turned off the TV, the boy in black investigated the strange door. He searched for clues but found nothing. When he turned back, he saw a chair slide backwards, seemingly moved by an invisible force. The boys froze, confused and scared. What just happened? They wondered, their laughter replaced by an eerie feeling. Unbeknownst to them, they weren't alone. A sinister presence had joined their sleepover, and it was only the beginning. The shadows deepen, and fear lingers. Will anyone dare to uncover the truth, or will the nightmares within these walls remain hidden forever? Although the investigation has ended, the real horror is only beginning. In the darkness, evil waits, ready to strike its next victim. The filming has stopped, but the dread echoes through the abandoned halls. Beware, for some secrets are best left unspoken, lest the darkness consumes you. On January 30th, 2015, at 3:20 a.m., a chilling incident unfolded in a seemingly ordinary home. For days, strange noises had been disrupting the peace, but this night was different. The creaks and groans seemed more menacing, more intentional.
Okay guys, so it's about 3:20 in the morning. And like clockwork, it started scratching and banging again. So I just don't stop. Can't sleep.
The homeowner decided to investigate, camera in hand, determined to uncover the source of the disturbance.
Okay. Hello?
As they approached the source of the sounds, the scratching and banging grew louder, echoing through the empty halls. Suddenly, a box flew through the air, shattering the darkness. The force was so intense that it sent the homeowner stumbling backward.
Look, if you're there, I want you to leave my house.
This was no ordinary ghost. It seemed driven by pure evil. The encounter left them deeply shaken, their heart racing with fear. They struggled to process what had just happened, questioning their own sanity.
Nah, fuck this. I'm staying downstairs. Do whatever it wants. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done.
After this, all attempts to document the haunting ceased. The mystery remained unsolved, leaving only questions and fear. Was this a malevolent spirit or something more sinister? Desperate to escape the terror, the homeowner abandoned their residence. But a haunting question lingered. Did the evil presence follow them to their new home? The horror might not be over. Weeks turned into months, and the homeowner tried to rebuild their life. However, memories of that fateful night lingered, haunting their dreams. They couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, sensing unblinking eyes monitoring their every move. Friends and family noticed the change. Paranoia and anxiety had taken hold. They urged the homeowner to seek help, but they knew this was beyond human understanding. As time passed, strange occurrences plagued their new home. Doors creaked open, objects moved on their own, and disembodied whispers echoed through the night. The evil presence seemed relentless in its pursuit. The nightmare was far from over. It had only just begun.
Chris stepped into the deserted Robert Fulton School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, his footsteps echoing off the walls. The once bustling hallways now stood silent.
Look at this. This will make a good thumbnail.
A reflection of the dwindling enrollment that led to its closure in 2013. As he ventured deeper into the building, his curiosity grew, but so did his unease.
Why is that door like that?
Then he stumbled upon a door that looked out of place. It was barricaded, as if someone had intentionally blocked the entrance. Chris's heart started racing as he approached the door with caution.
What is in there?
Just then, a loud noise startled him, making him feel like he wasn't alone. He tried to brush it off, but the feeling only got stronger. Determined to explore further, Chris entered the room and encountered a chilling presence. It was clear someone didn't want him there. Without hesitation, he quickly left, leaving the mysterious figure behind. Later, when he reviewed his footage, he saw something disturbing: a shadowy figure entering one of the rooms. It was unclear if it was the same person he'd met or something more sinister. One thing was for sure, though. Chris felt lucky to have gotten out without a scratch. The incident left him shaken, wondering if he'd uncovered something meant to stay hidden. The abandoned Robert Fulton School held secrets, and Chris was lucky to have made it out unscathed. This experience was a stark reminder that some places are better left alone.
One evening, a man was getting ready for bed when he saw something terrifying. A shadowy figure stood outside his window, and he heard a woman's eerie cries. Fear gripped him, making his heart race. The situation escalated when a knife suddenly flew towards him, barely missing its target.
There's something in here. I'm telling you. Oh, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no.
Paranormal experts believe the spirit aimed to scare, not harm. However, this close call marked the beginning of a harrowing experience. He spent a restless night, eventually deciding to confront the ghost. He grabbed his camera and went downstairs to investigate. Every creak of the stairs, every groan of the floorboards made him jump. As he entered the room, objects began moving on their own. A metal pole slid across the floor, signaling the ghost's presence. But as time passed, the spirit's activity decreased.
I demand it. No. Go. Show me who you are or leave my house.
The silence was more unsettling than the initial chaos. The only remaining sign of its presence was a faint shadow lingering in the corner of the room. A chill ran down his spine as he realized he was not alone. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. The mystery remained unsolved. Some speculated that the ghost had followed him, while others believed he had simply fled in fear. The abandoned house stood as a testament to the horror that had unfolded within its walls. Neighbors reported strange noises and lights flickering in the windows. It seemed the ghost was still present, waiting for its next victim. A man returned to his former home to care for his cats, but the visit took a dark turn. Months of supernatural disturbances had driven his family to relocate. Upon arrival, he tended to the cats without incident. However, the calm was short-lived. The family had lived there for 6 months, but strange events began 2 weeks prior. The child's room was plagued by mysterious movements and eerie sounds. Fear had driven his wife and infant to seek refuge elsewhere. His purpose was to feed the cats, but he soon encountered unsettling signs.
So I came over to feed him, and I noticed that in his room, my son's room back here, there's one of my cats, I can hear his toy being played. And you can't really hear it right now. But we keep the door closed because, one, we always kept the door closed because we don't want the cats to go in there and get hair all over because they're really floofy cats.
The child's toy turned on by itself, despite being previously switched off.
but I can hear the toy playing, and it was not on before. It is playing right now, and I don't know why it's playing right now. I didn't leave it on, but even if I did leave it on, like I'll turn it off. Even if I did turn it on, it wouldn't automatically play. You'd have to, even if I brush over the keys, it doesn't really go. So you'd have to really press the button and make it go.
As he investigated, he found the room in disarray. Plants were overturned, books scattered across the floor, and wipes carelessly discarded. He was alone in the house, yet he sensed a presence. Suddenly, a shadowy figure darted past the outdoor window. He searched outside, but found no one. The doors were locked, and the surrounding area was empty.
I'm in the father's closet right here. I'm just trying to debunk everything. There's nothing here. Did you see that? Am I insane? Am I insane? Someone just walked by the window, and I will go out there and show you that no one is here. This door is locked. This is the door you're just looking at. This door is locked. There's nothing out here.
This inexplicable encounter left him shaken and relieved that his family would soon be leaving the haunted home behind. The family finally escaped the clutches of the supernatural forces that had terrorized them. But the memories of those terrifying events lingered. The creaking floorboards, the unexplained noises, and the feeling of being watched haunted their dreams. As they settled into their new home, they couldn't shake off the feeling that they were being followed. The experience had left an indelible mark on their lives. The house, once a sanctuary, had become a haunted monument to their fear. Its empty halls whispered secrets of the unknown, a constant reminder of the horrors they endured.
In this chilling video, a homeowner is plagued by unsettling knocks echoing through his house. Late at night, as fear grips his heart, he steps outside to investigate the mysterious rapping at his door. What he discovers in the dark shadows of his house will leave you breathless.
Oh my god. Get the power back on, okay? Everything looks okay. I guess we have to call the power company. These were closed. These were 100% closed. I never leave these open. If there's someone or something here, I want you to prove it to me. I want you to close one of these doors. Come on! Oh, if I'm being honest, I'm glad nothing happened. Holy
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard that lady crying against coming out of the kitchen. I'm freaking the fuck out. Going by the basement door, fuck that. Fuck that. There's something in this house with me. Something in here. I'm telling you. Oh, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. Monday.
In this next video, a man's peaceful evening takes a terrifying turn. While lounging in front of the TV, he catches a glimpse of something unsettling. A stick on the floor starts moving by itself. With no one else present and the room eerily silent, the unexplained motion sends chills down his spine.
Billy club I keep around, they come rolling across the floor this morning. Been pretty quiet lately. I thought I heard voices earlier, but I wasn't sure. It's been pretty quiet for real till now, until a few minutes ago. And we'll see, I guess. Are you here this morning? What do you want? Can you talk to me? Let me know you're here. Okay, so you are here. What do you want? I'm not scared of you. Show yourself. Show yourself to me. I want to see who you are. No, I want to see who you are. Leave me alone. If you can't show me who you are, I want you to leave my house. Show me your face. Show me your face or leave my house. I demand it. No. Go. Show me who you are or leave my house. I'm not afraid of you. What do you need? What do you want? Why do you keep bothering me? Are you still here? Hello? I'm not here to harm you, and I do not want you to harm me. Just tell me what you want. Who are you? Do you want me to leave this house? Is this your house? Do you want me to leave? Do you want me out of your house? No, because this is my house. I want you out of my house. If you can't show yourself, I want you to leave.
Back in May 2015, a man decided to explore an abandoned haunted house, trying to uncover its secrets. As he approached the entrance, he started feeling uneasy, even though he had done this kind of thing before. He couldn't shake off the heebie-jeebies, so he took a deep breath, stepped inside, and called out. Then he heard a super faint, creepy voice saying, "Hello," it was some freaky stuff, but he was determined not to let it get to him. So he kept exploring, entering through another door. Then he pointed his camera at the living room, and something straight up wild happened. It was like a sudden, unexplained thing that just gave him the chills. He quickly left the place, never to return.
Anybody in here? Hello? Anybody at home? Anybody? Shit!
The whole experience left him feeling really unsettled, and he's still wondering what went down that day. Later on, another video surfaced, showing a guy relaxing on his bed, maybe catching some Z's. But then, out of nowhere, a weird presence showed up, and it was just like, whoa. As he watched the video, he couldn't help but think about his own experience in the haunted house.
Dios mío, ¿qué es eso? ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Quieres algo? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? No inventes, ¿qué es eso?
He wondered if there was a connection between the two, or if it was just his imagination playing tricks on him. The more he thought about it, the more he became convinced.
¿Qué se abrió? Se abrió. Espérate, cálmate. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Te podemos ayudar? ¿Necesitas algo?
That something supernatural was at play. He started to research the history of the house, looking for any clues that might explain what happened. What he found was shocking. The house had a dark past, filled with stories of tragedy and loss. It was as if the house itself was haunted by the spirits of those who had lived there. He realized that he had stumbled into something much bigger than he had ever imagined. The creepy encounter was just the tip of the iceberg, and he was determined to get to the bottom of it.
A young woman temporarily left her home due to a Wi-Fi outage and stayed with her father. In her haste, she forgot her cat, leaving it vulnerable to the eerie atmosphere. She monitored the cat through CCTV, witnessing unsettling events. The closet door opened, beckoning the cat with an eerie glow. The cat entered, disappearing into darkness. She grew anxious, her mind racing with worst-case scenarios. A chilling voice echoed through the room, and the cat emerged, its eyes wide with fear. She was terrified, realizing her home was no longer a sanctuary. The next day she returned home, eager to reunite with the cat and restore order. But mysterious knocking sounds filled the house, shaking windows and creaking doors. The noise seemed to emanate from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Frantically searching for the source, she found nothing. The knocking intensified, fueling her fear. Panicked, she fled back to her father's home with the cat, unable to shake the feeling of being watched. The house had transformed into a hub of malevolence. Her attempts to sell it remain uncertain, as if the house itself was resisting her escape. For now, she seeks refuge at her father's, haunted by memories of that dreadful night. Weeks passed, but the terror lingered. She couldn't bear the thought of returning to that accursed place. The cat, once playful and carefree, now cowered in fear, as if recalling the horrors it witnessed. The most terrifying ghost sightings show us that the paranormal can have a big impact on our lives, making us feel scared and uneasy. From the angry ghost in the taxi to many other experiences, these encounters make us feel a deep fear that touches our deepest worries, forcing us to face the unknown and the scary idea that we might not be alone.
Sanda kept a close eye on her daughter's hospital bed at Phoenix Children's Hospital in Arizona. Her daughter's sudden ability to chat with an invisible entity named Bianca had Sanda both intrigued and freaked out.
So, do it if you're a guy, turn it on if you're a guy.
No.
So, you're a girl? You're a girl! Are you...
The faucet in the room started acting up, turning on and off like it was playing along with her daughter's conversations with Bianca.
Brianna?
Brittany. Is your name Brittany?
Is it Bianca?
That's a weird name.
I don't know, it's what
Came to mind?
Yeah.
Bianca? Are you 5? Are you 6? 7?
8?
9? You're 9? You're 9 years old?
But then the vibe in the room shifted. It got ice cold, and Bianca just stopped responding. Sanda was curious, so she FaceTimed her husband to fill him in on the weird stuff happening.